everyone, welcome back to my channel. Ella Dishes It Out. Today we're going to be making some delicious carrot cake, and we're going to be making it from a box menu, but we're going to be adding some fresh ingredients. So let's get started. Oh, my sweatshirt. It's cold outside, so I bought this one during the height of the pandemic. It says staying in is the new going out. So hey, that's about it. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with our cake mix. And we're going to follow directions on the cake mix. The cake mix says to add 1 cup of water, 2/3 cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. Mix. So I have to pull out my mixer on medium speed or beat vigorously by hand for 2 minutes. So I might do the hand or I might do the mixer. We'll see. But anyway, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to get started with this carrot cake mix. We're going to start with the dry ingredients first. So we're going to put in our cake mix right there. Next, we're going to start with some of our wet ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and pour in. I already shredded some carrots. That's about 2 cups of carrots. My granddaughter, she likes carrots. She doesn't like carrots cooked, but I think she'll like these muffins because she usually does. Now I'm going to put some coconut in there. She doesn't usually like coconut, but oh well. She's just going to have to deal with it. All right, so raisins, fresh raisins. This cake mix already has fresh carrots and I don't think it has any raisins in it, as you can see, but it does have fresh carrots and walnuts, I think, but it says there's pudding in the mix, so that's great. It has imitation carrots, so that's why I want to go ahead and use fresh carrots, fresh shredded carrots. So I'm going to put some more raisins in here because I just love raisins. You want to make sure you break them up so that they can spread throughout your recipe. Go ahead and break them up. I'm going to use about 1/2 cup of raisins for this recipe. Maybe 1/3 of a cup because I'm going to make 2 batches. Okay, so that's probably about enough raisins right there. All right, next we're going to add our chopped walnuts. I had some walnuts. I chopped them up. I just took one of those hammer things and I just chopped them in the bag. Like, use this hammer right here and just chopped them on a hard surface. Okay, so put that to the side. Next, we're going to move to our walnuts and we're going to open these. If I can open them without a problem. Open the walnuts. And we're going to drop some walnuts in there. I'm going to use about 1/2 of this bag because, like I said, I have another batch to make. So use about 1/2 of this bag. All right, there's plenty of walnuts in there. All right, some of them are not even chopped up. Okay, next we're going to use some coconut. Flaked, sweetened coconut. Okay, just going to open this bag and drop some coconuts in there. I love coconut. It's just the greatest thing ever invented. Some people don't like it, but personally, I love coconut. Okay, I'm going to mix this together before I add my water so that I can start the mixing process. Okay, got that all mixed together. Now, I'm going to add my water, 1 cup of water. That's what it calls for. I may have to add more water because of the fresh ingredients that I added. It calls for 2/3 cup of vegetable oil. Okay, vegetable oil, put that to the side. And 3 eggs. Okay, I'm going to mix 3 eggs in there. Those eggs to the side. I usually put my eggs in my carton, that cake mix, the empty carton. That's what I usually do, just so it won't be a mess anywhere. And then I can throw the whole carton away. Okay, let's start stirring. Okay, like I said, I may have to get my mixer out. I may not. We're just going to see how well this stirs together. I may have to add more water, may not. We're just going to see. So we're stirring. This is going to be so good. I cannot wait. There's this restaurant in Dallas that I used to go to. I forgot the name of it, but they serve salads, delicious salads. So I'm gonna make a salad too, because it just reminds me so much of that restaurant I used to go to for lunch on my lunch break. And I would get a delicious Caesar salad. I mean, they would pile your plate up with Caesar salad, Parmesan cheese on top. And then for extra, like I called it my dessert, I would get a carrot cake muffin, no icing. And that's what I'm going to be making today. Carrot cake muffins, no icing. So that's just less calories. And I would eat, and they would give me so much, it would be enough to last for 2 days. I would eat on that for 2 days. And so that's what I'm going to be making today. Just make sure I stir, scraping the bottom very thoroughly, because I just saw some flour right there that's not been mixed in. So make sure you scrape the bottoms very thoroughly of your pan. Again, I see some stuff that has not been mixed, so I'm going to keep stirring. I'm going to grease my muffin pan with some vegetable oil or shortening. I may do the shortening because that may make it come out better. The buttered shortening, that's what I'm going to be using. So we'll come back when we've got them in the pan. Okay, I got this buttered shortening by Crisco. It comes in super duper handy. And I'm just going to grease my pan with it. You know, like I said, I could use the spray, but sometimes the spray doesn't always stick to the sides. So when I use this, I know that it's sticking to the sides. And it just works better for me. Grease my pan very thoroughly. Making sure I get the sides. Almost dropped it. Just make sure you grease it very thoroughly. And I'm going to repeat this probably 2 or 3 times because I only have this one pan. And these make jumbo muffins. So that's going to be perfect for my recipe. Just evenly distributed. And like I said, I'm wearing these gloves because I hate to get my fingers all nasty. I just hate that. Anyway, so I'll just put this to the side. Take these gloves off for now. And we're going to pour our batter in our muffin pans. Okay, let's get ready to pour our batter in our muffin pans. Okay, got the muffin pans right there. And we get ready to pour our batter in there. It's not going to take all of it. So let's just pour what we can. Okay. You want to fill about 2/3 full because it's going to bake up high. 2/3 full. Okay, that's one batch. Now, what I'm going to do is just push that down in there. Anything on the side, just push it down into the pan, or you can just wipe it off. But I prefer to push it down in there. And I want these to bake up over the top. So I'm going to grab a paper towel, wipe off the excess, but I'm going to put a little bit more in the ones that I think need a little bit more because like I said, I want this to go bake up high. Make some giant muffins. Nice walnuts and carrots you see in the mix. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I cannot wait to eat one. It tastes so good with salad. Guys, it's very, very nutritious. Okay, now I'm going to take this paper towel. I'm just going to wipe the sides. I'm going to preheat my oven, which I should have already done. You guys don't do like me, have your oven already preheated so you can just pop it right in and you'll be good to go. All right, so that's it. I'm going to pop these in the oven at 350 degrees until they're done. You stick a toothpick in the middle, and if it comes out clean, you know they're done. Oh, okay, I've taken the first batch out, and this is what they look like. They look so delicious. Let's just break one open and see what it looks like. Ooh, that looks so good. Doesn't that look delicious with the raisins and the carrots and the coconut? Now I'm gonna taste it because I love it so much. No words. That's some good stuff. If you love carrots, fresh carrots, if you love fresh coconut and fresh raisins, this is so good, fresh out of the oven. It's delicious. I'm getting ready to make another batch. I'm gonna make 2 more batches. Actually, 3 more batches. I'm gonna share these. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in to Ella Dishes Out. Please remember to like, subscribe, and what? Share. Bon appetit.